So I am vlogging in the car, which is probably kind of dangerous. So now I'm in the Jackson Outlets parking lot going to drop off applications. I feel really awkward because I'm by myself and kind of talking to myself in a car. You want to just look around? This is where we are. That's what's going on in my life right now. I am now realizing how much of a tool I am sitting in a car by myself, talking to myself, and people are already giving me weird looks, which is kind of awesome and hilarious. You know, the joke's on them. I'm talking to you. Lucky you. I also realized that I parked somewhere that wasn't even remotely close to where I needed to be, so I just had to go around and find a new parking spot, in which I thought I was recording the entire situation, but apparently I wasn't because I am really stupid. I was talking to this camera thinking that it was recording, and it wasn't. So in that situation, I actually was talking to myself. And I just realized that where I parked is nowhere near any of the other places. There was just one store that I had to go to in that area. So I'm going to go move now, someplace a little bit more strategic. So just a few comments on the stores that I just went into. A shoe store shouldn't smell like a Rabbit Hutch. It smells like wood chips and stuff, which is weird. There is now a car driving down the street backwards, so I'm going to back up and get out of their way because they're kind of freaking me out. So I'm done at Outlets now. Yeah, yay me. Now I need to go to the mall, apparently only to drop off one application, so that's cool. So I really hate it when people just walk out in front of you and think, I'm a pedestrian, I don't need to follow the laws of the road, I can just walk out in front and you have to yield for me. No, there are freaking crosswalks, dude. You have rules too. And you know what? You're right. I'm not gonna run you over on purpose. Maybe on purpose. I'm really stuck at this. I apologize immensely. Even though you're probably the only one who's ever going to see this, it's really embarrassing how terrible it is. My apologies for making you watch this. So I really like driving on the 50-mile-per-hour roads because then people can't see me long enough to judge me for talking to myself. I love this song. Now You're Just the Subway Where I Used to Go song. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sandwich. I do agree with the notion that you can be addicted to a certain kind of sandwich. I'm at a red light.
The Turnpike westbound jam been south of Willow Grove for emergency pothole repairs. Eastbound Schuylkill tied up 202 the Contracting Curve, Jam Boulevard to the Vine Expressway westbound. General Jan University out to Belmont, Florida. You're telling a total.
And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
You might appreciate the knowledge that I am wearing jeggings right now. Just take a moment to soak in that knowledge. But let me kind of defend myself a little bit. Obviously, there are two different kinds of jeggings. You know, there's the sketchy jeggings, which are essentially just denim printed leggings. It's like a joke. You're not fooling anyone. They're not even denim. They're just printed on. That's like getting sprayed on abs or, I don't know. There's another different kind of jeggings, and those are the ones that I own, which are the actual denim ones. They just have a little bit more elastic, so they're super comfy, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
One touch and I'd be in too deep now to ever swim against the current. So let me slip away. So let me slip away.
So I'm in the mall parking lot right now, woohoo, to drop off my one application. I'm not even sure why I only have one from the mall because I definitely remember picking up more. I don't know, but I'm gonna go inside now. So I just got back in from the mall and this is what my hair looks like. I was thinking about something as I was there and I was passing Hollister, which as you know smells like a perfume factory exploded, and it's really unpleasant. So I was thinking, well, you know, people walk by Hollister and if they don't want to go by that terrible smell, then they go just on the other side. But the opposite side is American Eagle. Up until now, I didn't notice any kind of imposing odor coming from it, but I walked by it today and I thought it was Hollister. So now we have something that I want to call kind of a trap. You're walking through the mall, and if you want to go to a certain spot and you have to pass one of those stores, then you have to go through the odor. You're probably going to lose lots of brain cells in the process. So I just wanted to share with you how extremely unbelievable this is. It is 64 degrees outside right now. Just pause and think about that. We've been in like essentially a 21-day heat wave. That is just... One thing I don't really like understand about driving is why people feel the need, like when you're stopped at a red light, the cars always keep inching forward. Like they hope that if they start moving, maybe the traffic light will sense what they're doing and turn green. No, the traffic light is an inanimate object. It's not doing what you want. It might stay red longer just to infuriate you, which is what I would do if I were that traffic light. Where's the front car gonna go? It can't go anywhere unless you inch him out into the intersection, which is very dangerous. We're assuming that they're not trying to kill the car in the front. It just doesn't really make sense to me. You're not going anywhere. I'm sorry. Inching forward ever so slightly is not going to make your life any easier. So just stop trying to make it work. But I was thinking about the zombie walk, and I'm actually really kind of excited about this idea because I just really want to dress like a zombie, and I can't explain that inclination at all. There's no real reason why I should want to dress like a zombie, considering somewhere inside of me I should be terrified of zombies existing. The rational part of my brain wants to say, no, zombies can't exist, but the conspiracy theorist part of my brain wants to say, well, maybe they exist already. Maybe I Am Legend was all real.